If I close my eyes, I can just see an earnest and enthusiastic Nephi regaling an anxious crowd with tales from his storied past. At one point, he pauses. "Listen," I imagine him saying, his arms slowly opening. "You think those experiences were great? They were just the warm-up." "Yes!" He crashes his hands together, jabs a finger at his audience, and then points to heaven. "Let me tell you what happens next." He then brings them to their knees with prophecy. Propelled by his testimony, the Spirit breaks through their doubts and buries itself in their faith. Man, I wish I had been there. All of this is revealed by one little cinematic word, yea. Or as Nephi used it, having been highly favored of the Lord, yea. Let's take a closer look at what that emphatic entails and why Nephi aimed it at us. The word yea is an ancient word of emphasis, adding truth and power to statements following the original observation. What happened before was great, Nephi said in effect. I was born of goodly parents. My father taught me, and I had many afflictions. But I was highly favored of the Lord. Not only that, insert emphatic here, but I gained a great knowledge of God's goodness and mysteries. The audience must have been awed. Talk about being highly favored of the Lord. Nephi must have been one exemplary son. He was. Can you see the balance at play here? Nephi said he had afflictions, but he also had good times. God balanced the good and bad in his life based on Nephi's responses to trials. Opportunity, temptation, response, reward, a harmonic balance calibrated to his strengths and weaknesses and aimed to help him progress. Nephi emphasized that good comes to the obedient. God has the same plan for you. The root of this process is the eternal balancing act between justice and mercy, two seemingly irreconcilable forces. In the atonement, God's supreme act of mercy, Christ recognized that sometimes we don't make it through our challenges well. We fall short of our potential, of what God knows we can do. That recognition makes us uncomfortable in God's presence. In essence, we stand at the entrance of a glowing banquet hall, staring at the people inside, all of whom are dressed in white. We recognize them. They're our family. We want to join them, but a doorman blocks the way, staring at us. We follow his gaze. Looking down, we see ourselves covered in ragged filth. Surprised, embarrassed, and even anguished, we shudder and turn away. We could never be comfortable among people dressed like that, no matter how welcoming they are. The doorman is right to keep us away. At the other side of the hall, the host notices a problem and sends his son to the door. He invites us to enter, but we turn away. Through the atonement, Christ took upon himself the price of our separation from the Father, while justice, in effect, says to us, "You can't come in here like that." Christ buys us back by taking upon himself the price of our actions, freeing us from the impossibility of paying for them ourselves. He helps us wash away our dirt, as it were, and exchanges our rags for new clothes. Arm in arm, he escorts us into the hall to a roar of approval. This process fulfills and restores balance between justice and mercy, and allows us to be judged under God's grace. This allows us the time, circumstances, and helps to overcome our challenges. What he asks in return is our gratitude. We show our gratitude by verbally thanking him, of course, but more importantly, by giving up what separates us from him. By changing our lives to be more like his, he gives us everything he has and asks us to do the same for him. In doing so, we become more able to live the life he lives and eager to enter that hall. Next time, we will learn more about ourselves and this process.